We've got some new codes with an insane update preview. Let's talk about it. What's up YouTube, NoGoodEman? Come on to shoot today and let you guys know that there's 2 new codes available. Also, we're here to discuss the Japanese live stream details. Honestly, let's go ahead and get the codes part out of the way. You guys want to go to your account settings, hit redeem code, and then enter in the following 2 codes if you haven't redeemed it already. So the first one was Aurea First Aniv. This one will get you guys 1,000 Essence Stones, and then the next code was White Valkyrie. This code is more insane for you guys that are free to play because these guys are going to give you guys weapon designs. So special player weapon designs, hunter player weapon designs, and then the Sanjinu player weapon design. So these are the codes. Go ahead and redeem these as fast as possible. These will be posted in the pinned comment section as well. But regardless, we're also here to talk about the Japanese live stream details, because if they're on the other side of the world like you, I was asleep when the stream was happening. But shout out Solo Leveling Arise and with the news on Twitter. So let's go ahead and get that on screen right now. But before we do, make sure you guys leave a like on the video. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Turn on post notifications so they miss a live or an upload. Now, as the Japanese live stream started, we just had some stat breakdowns, and we looking at 30 million amount of job changes being achieved in Solo Leveling Arise. Honestly, insane. The number of gates being cleared in mines so far, we're looking at I believe that's 2 billion gates being cleared, and then that's 1 billion gates being mined. So about half on there. As far as the hunters that's been most popular, talk to in the lobby, we've got first place looking like Chahayin with about 18 million people. Second place Alicia Blanc with about 17 million, and then we got the boy Choi at 16 million as well. As far as shadows that's reaching that general rate, yes sir, it's the big boy Igris, right? And then it's Baru, it's looking like Tusk, and then it's looking like Big Rock and Kaizel. This is honestly some interesting stat breakdowns, but this is the one that interests me the most, right? Because this is going to be important for the future of Workshop of Brilliant Light. The most amount of clears, right? This is essentially going to be 4.5 million on Baron, 4 million on Vulcan, but 500,000 on Deimos, dude. This is insane, and I think that includes easy mode Deimos as well. So I'm definitely expecting various nerfs for Deimos. As far as guilds, we've almost got 250,000 of guilds being created in Solo Leveling Arise. That is honestly insane. As far as the highest power reached in Solo Leveling right now, it's 2.1 million. I wonder who actually has that, man. If you guys know, go ahead and comment below. But there's this one as well, the amount of times hunters was recommended to over 700 million. So very nice, very lovely. As far as the best skills or the top used skills as far as popularity and blessing stones, we already knew this, but Sonic Stream does take the cake with armor break in second place. As far as blessing stones, this honestly reaffirms me as a creator because I've been recommending nothing but the top 5 you guys see right here. So very good to know that, you know, the community does agree with me. But Reawakening, definitely one of the best ones you guys want to have, and then things like Bloodlust, Pulverized, Sharp Perception do follow suit. Now let's go ahead and talk about the things that we actually know and are previewed. We're getting the new story chapters. The unlock condition is obviously going to be completing the story chapter beforehand, so hitting chapter 6. We're getting the Osaka's Knights raid and the school dungeon break. Insane events. I'm so looking forward to these cutscenes. But here we go, guys. The first anniversary Chahayin will be a water element hunter who scales off of defense. She's also a fighter from the Valkyrie guild. Here she is right here. I can't translate a single amount of anything on screen, but we just had the details. Now look at these chromas. These are some insane chromas. I love, oh my gosh, now Marvel, your boy loves some purple, man. Comment right now what's your favorite color, but I am a sucker for some purple. So this outfit right here is looking honestly insane, but these also are some good chromas on the side right here. Chat, which one is your favorite one? As I say chat like I'm streaming or something, but Netmarble has definitely cooked. I agree, Solo. Okay, I agree for sure. But let's go ahead and talk about the new job change that Sanjinu will be getting, as well as the level 110 expansion. So to unlock this, we got a clear story chapter 25 revenge stage, and they clear 50 obstacles in the Battle for the Trials player mode. So I believe that might be floor 50. And then Sanjinu will be getting a combat power, or needing a combat power of 250,000. And then from this, we're going to get a new blessing stone, Unstoppable Momentum on rare. We're going to get some ability points, and then we're probably going to get some more more added sweet points. Honestly, some good rewards, but let's go ahead and keep on talking. We got some new Sunji new skills to talk about through here. We've got the blade that cuts through night, and then the unlimited one. This one is going to be from the Hunter Pass. This one is more of a casual Sunji new look, but kind of sucks that it will be limited from a Hunter's Pass. Honestly, let's go ahead and keep on talking. We've got the Winter Fang and the Forest Desire SSR weapon. So Winter Fang, you're going to get this through your weapon draws or your custom draws. This one is probably going to be one of the better new metas that you guys want to be looking for as they try to push the water metas. You're going to either use this weapon or Thetis' Grimoire or the Kasaka's, probably one of those weapons to help you out in any of the water weakness content. And then we have the Force Desire. I think this one's going to be more of an event weapon, but you guys probably can be using this in some more serious cases, maybe in the early game, mid game, and the Baron Workshop. Some things we can talk about here. We've got some Hunter new weapons. So this is going to be the event exclusive SSR weapons or SR weapons for hunters. Lucky Bell keychain, Lucky Egress keychain, and then Lucky Tank keychain. Very nice, very lovely. Now, we do have some information on the new 9 blessing stones that we can expect. Now, the translations on these are very, very interesting. So I might just wait to the sharp stream to really talk about them, but they're currently on screen. We got Sand Weight, Shattering Attack, Force of Broken Bamboo, super consecutive hits, and then exceeding speed. Honestly, I could interpret these as best as possible, but I'd rather just wait for the translations in about a day or two to kind of get the whole idea right, because this is translated very loosely, I would say, but hey, you know, take all this with a grain of salt. You guys can read those and kind of get the information there, but maybe the leak's already out since they already have the information there, so maybe a screenshot or two would be more beneficial. Now we have the Yogamont difficulty power, and in this you can see it's going to start at 850,000 for easy mode, meaning normal mode is definitely touching the millions, which is definitely expected. Now, what does that mean for hard mode? I don't even know yet. If easy mode is going to be 850,000 to 900,000, I do predict that hard or normal mode is going to at least start at 950,000. If not, normal mode should just start at 1 million going to, I don't know, 1.2 million maybe, and then hard mode, hey, hard mode, we're not going to talk about hard mode, but in an update or two in about 3 weeks, we might have to start talking about hard mode. The Ant King will be added as an instance dungeon boss in the anniversary update. Nice and lovely. He's going to be weak to water as well, so you guys might definitely want that SSR Water Sunji new weapon to help you out in that regard. Simulation Gate artifacts and armor will also be getting updates in this next anniversary, so some weapon slot expansion is something. We're going to get an event that looks like it's going to allow us to create artifacts, not artifact substats probably, but just artifacts in general. And then we're getting multiplay in the Simulation Gate, allowing us to get multiple rewards. I do hope that Simulation Gate also gets an expansion to some new difficulty, because you know, tier 30, if you're in game, you're probably just clearing it pretty easily. And then I also will say that even normal people are not normal people, but like, you know, super easy for you to play are clearing that as well. Now look at this Cha Hei In. We got to get this on screen right now. I think they were doing this in the Battlefield of Time, so we want to take this with a grain of salt, but look at just the sword icon in the bottom. Oh my gosh, this looks absolutely insane, right? She is going absolutely nuts, dude. What is this AoE damage dealing DPS that scales off of defense, dude? Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It looks like they got the Warmonger set on her as well. As I look at the bottom, she has 8 stacks, or no, it looks like 9 stacks, so maybe not the Warmonger set. I don't know what the hell she has on, but hey, this looks so cool. This looks so cool, right? And it looks like it's Cursed Giant Iceberg as the boss or element, or it's like hunter mode Cursed Giant Iceberg. I wonder if that's the boss that we can look forward to in the next update this week. But look at just Cha Hei In, bro. She's looking insane. I wonder if we're gonna see her ultimate. Do they end up using her ultimate? Let's see. Do we get the ultimate? Come on, don't tease me now. Let's show me the freaking ultimate, dude. Come on, where is it at? Okay, here's the QTE skill at least. I think we're gonna get the ultimate in a bit. Let's see. We got Cursed Giant Iceberg. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. Okay, that instantly eviscerated his health. Now take that with a grain of salt, because it's Battlefield of Time, so after 1 minute and 30 you're doing just insane amount of damage to a boss. But even so, I predict Cha Hei In's gonna basically be doing that same amount of damage Regardless, it's kind of insane to talk about, but hey, she is looking insane. I can't wait to play with that new Chahayan. That gameplay was insane. But daily/weekly missions in the bond system and the current WO bosses will be getting updates. So mission content rewards will be added and improved, thank goodness. And then bond rewards will be expanded to level 110. Trial battlefields of level 61 through 70 will now get an improvement. We're getting balance adjustments, and then we're also getting adjustments in the workshop. It looks like almost every level. So the Demon's Castle, both lower and upper, and then all levels of the Spire on easy and normal mode. So they're not touching hard mode in the Spire. However, easy and normal mode will now be easier to complete now that we have the yoga months in the solo leveling arise. So honestly, pretty cool. Let's go ahead and keep on talking because we've got some events that they're gonna be hosting. So we got the Pure Sword Princess Lucky Capsule. We're gonna have a girls tournament with Chahayan, and then Lucky Clover and Last Chance. Now, let's go ahead and keep on talking. We got some artwork to talk about. This one is pretty cool, pretty wholesome, man. We got the big boy Choi, Thomas Andre, Chahayan with Sun Jinu. First year anniversary, man. It's been a year talking about solo leveling arise, so this is honestly pretty insane to really talk about, man. If you watch about a video from a year ago, you'll see the difference in the content, in the background, in the just tonnage. But don't forget about those login rewards. It looks like we're not going to get the Transcendent Blessing Stone immediately. However, we're going to get it on the 7th day of logging in. So about next week, we can expect that Transcendent Blessing Stone, and then in about 2 weeks we can expect that Hunter ticket, and then in about 3 weeks we can expect that Hunter weapon ticket. So it's not too terrible because we can still expect those rewards, but some more rewards we can expect. Those 110 draw tickets, or those 100 draw tickets, it looks like through the first anniversary mission challenge, we're gonna end up getting so many, and I mean so many custom draw tickets. You guys go ahead and eat on that if you guys do want to. And then if you guys are gonna go for Chahayan but you want Sorin, you guys might want to save these custom draw tickets. So that's a quick tip. Let's go ahead and keep on talking though. We have the Event Story International Hunters Day. Highlight reward a bunch of Essence Stones. So I need that. I know you need that. My free to play needs that. We're gonna go ahead and get all the Essence Stones possible. As you roll the dice, you can earn event weapons and then Sun Jinu weapon selection ticket. It looks like, yeah, a Sun Jinu weapon selection ticket. That's actually pretty good. So we will now have this around May 8th, so the update until June 12th. So going through these, we have some insane rewards. Looks like Traces of Shadows, looks like Shadow Energy Hunter Skill Scrolls, a dice search event is coming through. And then as we talked about, the SSR event weapon that we're gonna get, that Wind Bow, looks like getting that through the Hunter Challenge event is the best way to go about that. Some hunters you might want to use here, it looks like, is Baek Yoonho, the new Chahayan, Sorin, and Maylene Fisher. Baek Yoonho's a random one to add there, but hey, expect a lot of mini games in this next update. We've got the Cake Subjugation Operation, we've got the Shadow Army Collection, and then we've got the Tank Tower. The people love the Tank Tower Netmarble. Now, when it comes to the Sun Jinu costume, the free Pixiv costume, we're actually not gonna get this until the 26th, and we're not gonna get it on the 26th because we have to do a bunch of missions, 0 out of 50 missions to get that. So we're actually might be getting that costume sometime in June, honestly, and I'm not sure about the Alicia Blanc Pixiv costume. I wonder if they're just gonna drop that or do the same kind of 0 out of 50 mission rewards with that. But new world drops will be added. Now let's look at this Hunter profile for Chahayan. This is the meat and potatoes, people. So you went through this exact thing. That Valkyrie icon looks honestly insane. Now I can't read that, but maybe you can. Hey, let's go ahead and look at the animations. I speak one language, and that's game language. Let's go ahead and look at some of these skills from the basic attack. Chahayan is looking absolutely insane. She's even beating on Beru, the Shadow Beru. But let's go ahead and we have the core attack. Yo, she looks like an assassin, and this is her skill 1, bro. Does she not look like she could be an assassin type? Here's her skill 2, looking like the Moon Shadow move, doing a bunch of damage to a bunch of bosses. Looks like some type of AoE move, but look, Cha is going to be so dominant for whatever content that is to come. I'm predicting that this new workshop will be dealt with a lot of mobs. Like I'm just predicting a lot of mobs, bro. Here's her support skill. Everything about her, you're just seeing a bunch of furious swords. You're seeing a bunch of everything. And here is this, bro. Did she just grow wings? It looks like doing damage to her opponent like no other. Cheyenne is doing her thing. And here is where we see the alternate version, I believe. So show it to me. Here we go with the other version of Cheyenne. Oh, this one looks pretty nice as well. Look at her with the brown variant. Now I do want to see that purple version. I don't think they throw on the purple version here, but hey, go ahead and leave your thoughts about the new Cheyenne. Are you guys gonna summon for her? You guys probably should be summoning for her, I can't lie, but hey, soul leveling, this is just so super exciting, man. I can't wait for that. And then of course the last code, which we already talked about. But guys, we have a lot to look forward to in this next update. What do you guys think of the update? Go ahead and leave them thoughts, theories, and comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications. With that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Y'all take care. Peace.